The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blankets for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses for why I haven't already. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School's surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still isn't fading, I think. Still, despite getting the impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they're going to let me get away with it that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning meds, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku, so I don't get issued a gym outfit. I'd ordered something to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. Can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they get a new life this way. A bit like me. Seems a bit stupid to me, really. But I suppose at least this way I can tell the nurse honestly that I'm doing something about my health. Not that I was ever much of a runner to begin with. Can't hurt to try, I guess. I'm surprised to discover I'm not the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic leg girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lithely like a half-mechanical gazelle. What's her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy lope, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe something akin to mine, and the nurse is just oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he's oppressing me. Certainly wouldn't be, or if it wasn't for my health and is prompting me to do so. Even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get it out of the way early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. I'd leave, but it seems my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. The first time I did this girl's voice, I did it normally and edited it through Audacity. But that's a pain in the ass to edit in, so I'm just gonna go really deep for it. Good morning. Your name is Sal, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me. Emmy? I knocked you over in the hallway yesterday? How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose we'll be fine. Great! Not sure she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right! Oh. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? You saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone watch my every move. Unless you're here to do exactly that. Nah, I'm here for my own reasons, as the nurse just asked me if I'd seen a messy head transfer student who looks kinda lost around the track. So why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Trading! For what? Track! Ah, I see. You're on the track team then. Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. Modest about it too. Hey, you should show it up. It's good exercise, you know. I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure that I really like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? It's true. Never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not into that whole Organization 13 thing. But that's a joke here, I guess we're gonna run together, huh? What? Ah, sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you gonna warm up? Real men don't warm up. Oh no, should always warm up. That is how. She scolds me enthusiastically, then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, and I don't even have to stretch my legs. 'Cause I ain't got one! As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Their leg blades seem to be quite elastic. The leg blade master. Let's go! So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves fluidly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Frankly, I don't remember if there's any particular form for running, but I can't help but feel like I'm doing it wrong somehow. I feel awkward in comparison to Emmy, who never seems to break stride. I don't think I want to do this anymore. I'm really not filling up to more than a couple of laps a day, and I slow to a walk pretty quickly. Amy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah, I'm not in very good shape right now. Emmy nods and then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Excuse me. Well, the important thing is that you started, right? Next time, you just gotta try to hold out longer, and then longer, and eventually you'll be great. Keep that in mind. I think right now I'm gonna go get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I got plenty of time. Note she's not wearing a watch. You sure? Another careless shrug. Not really. I gotta finish my routine. See you later, so. Yeah, see ya. Apart from feeling more tired than before, I don't think I've really accomplished anything today. I'm so out of shape, it's embarrassing. Whole thing might have been a waste of time. I'll find some other way. I head back to the dorms to wash and change in my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine to getting to school before the morning rush. After taking oh, fuck it. I'm gonna take a drink in advance for this, guys. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears in the mist, looming and radiating malicious intent. It bursts through the fog! Sup? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me! What's your problem?
I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man.
What do you mean, all over the place? I want to ask you if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked, but I hold my tongue back. I like the touch of the little leaf between his legs. I finally realize I'm still naked too, and quickly hold my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up. Why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog?
You know, your room and, yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still had to get up, though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money?
He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. Doesn't work. He's transparent as his window pane-sized glasses. I thought they were fogged up, Hisao.
Get your story straight!
Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing feels awkward. Actually, somehow even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't actually see me being naked. That's to say nothing to the fact he's wearing nothing at all, either. I try to brush the feeling off with little success. Money? Sure.
Awesome.
Wait, why do you need it?
Can't you just give it to me, because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I couldn't, but I exercised restraint. And in the end, isn't that the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal.
This makes no sense. If it's a thought that counts, I should probably withhold payment since his thoughts are so clearly impure, and his intentions are probably even more sinister since they can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him.
I'm offended, man, but if that's your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza. And I already have most of the cost of the pizza, but I need your help with the rest.
I get some of that pizza too, right?
Hell no.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I would give you some, but you don't have class. You have class. You ain't got no time to eat a pizza.
What about you?
I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy, and then eat it. It ain't easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you and the pizza, and then ask for a slice. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It happened before, that's how I know. Every day I plan my vengeance, so the people who wronged me order a pizza. I will be there, ever vigilant.
This is more hurting my chest than actually my throat nowadays. Kenji strikes a dramatic pose, complete without irony.
But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza, it's too far. I try not to go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning in advance.
There's a throat pain.
I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing or something. Standing, maybe they're wondering how I got there. And then out of nowhere it happened. Like a flash of lightning, splitting the sky, like how you split a sandwich into 2 equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. It was the second most shocking moment of my life.
What was the first? He ignores me, keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him. He's just trying to keep momentum. Hell, I'll go with that, even if it's more likely they just didn't hear me.
It was like in the opening of some kind of anime show. You know, there's always a part where the main dude's fighting his rival and they fly at each other, clash swords, and it's like a big dramatic colored auras and zoom.
Just trying to hold that burp in.
It was like that, but with poo.
Alright.
So yeah, I need some money. please, don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen.
Thought it was 400.
Okay.
What?
I'll pay you back, I swear.
You better. But it means to borrow stuff.
I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back.
1 week. Kenji winces and making noise like a dying cow. Particularly disturbing fact given his baton is conducting freely. Wait, so this dude's like flying like half or like full. Is this dude erect? He can't see me. Alright, that might have just blown my sinuses out of my eyeballs.
You're not supposed to be so tight-assed about money between brothers in arms, man. Men have it bad enough as it is. You're the male porn stars only make about half what female porn stars make.
Doesn't mean anything unless you're a porn star.
So maybe I am a porn star on the side, struggling to make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda. You can't even spot your Neo Crows, you bastard. No one understands. Nobody.
Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? Was feminist agenda stuff again?
This stuff is important. I can see that you don't give a shit, but this is serious here. Feminists are a dangerous enemy, make no mistake. You take them lightly, then you wake up in the morning with a knife between your back. BAM! Out of nowhere.
How do you wake up in the morning and someone stabbed you in your sleep?
Women are terrible at stabbing things.
I thought you just said don't take them lightly.
Well, I don't mean take them lightly for big things. Individually, they're not a threat, but if it was like some big war, like a big war, with men on one side and feminist forces on the other side, it'd be pretty ugly. And that day will come when the feminists will come into their central top secrets, worldwide feminist headquarters, and say, "It's on now, motherfuckers!"
You're being ridiculous. There's no big worldwide feminist headquarters building. Where would they even hide that? I mean, it'd have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone noticed a big fortress with only women in it.
Who said it was on Earth?
I turn away from Kenji and start practicing frowning faces in a mirror so that I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotions. He can't see me from this distance anyway. Which, unfortunately, means he just keeps on ranting without any regard to sense or sensibility.
Yeah, there's a war going on. A war not many know about, but it's a great one that'll one day boil over and encompass all the unknown world. They'll have to pick sides with to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. Imagine it, the bloody battlefield, a vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up when I thought this cause was silly. When I grew tired of the bleatings of our fight, when I mistook the time, the power went out for a feminist raid, and I thought the end was near.
Oh, I fucking love Diet Coke.
But then I realized that if I gave up, it'd be all over, and I was like, whoa, and I knew I had to get serious. Because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty.
Must be a pretty crappy movement if it all hinges on one naked guy ranting in a bathroom at another naked guy.
So can I have the money?
He's blocking the way out, and it's getting cold because I'm still naked and I want to go to class, so I agree to spot him the money.
Awesome. Thanks, dude. We should go bowling later on.
Bowling?
Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There's almost no women bowlers either, making it also the manliest sport. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with the matching shoes or the pastel green with flower accents?
There are bowling clothes?
Maybe.
Anyway, you'd better pay me back.
I can pay you back in stuff, right?
I don't have time to ask him to elaborate what he means on that.
It's weed.
I don't know, I have to get to class. You're kinda in the way.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't want to hold you up, and I have some stuff of my own to do. Time has come.
Time for what?
I just like saying that. Okay, now the time has really come.
For what? I have to use the
I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it.
Oh, we're just going to... And what does that mean? It's a big bathroom.
So, I have to be alone, or I can't go. The pressure.
Alright, what if someone else comes in?
I'll think of something.
I give him my practice frown, and it looks kinda silly reflected in his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. That is time I will never get back. I'll get him for this somehow. But right now I have to get to class. Another burp, another burp, another burp, another burp, end the episode.